Hi, I'm Brennan Gurley, and here's what's making headlines across East Texas. It's been nearly 2 weeks since torrential flooding devastated parts of the Texas Hill Country. While families there are still picking up the pieces, an East Texas man is doing more than just watching. He's stepping in to help rebuild what was lost. CBS 19's Robert De La Garza introduces us to a disaster relief specialist from Bullard who's no stranger to heartbreak and who's now bringing hope to survivors one cleanup at a time.
From hurricanes on the East Coast to flooding in his own backyard, Bullard native Tanner Fleet has made a life out of showing up when disaster strikes.
It's one of those 1 in 100 years type deals. So when this storm came through, it was complete and utter devastation.
He owns ClearPath Services, an East Texas company that specializes in demolition and debris removal, particularly after natural disasters. Fleet has spent nearly a year in North Carolina, helping communities recover from the destruction Hurricane Helene left behind.
And it seems like nothing like this could ever happen where you're at. And then all of a sudden you wake up and it's happening right down the road.
But it's not just a job. When catastrophic floods swept through the Texas Hill Country on the 4th of July, Fleet and his team responded not for profit, but out of purpose.
During that initial devastation, that has nothing to do with the business side of it or a work call that comes from being a father of 4 little girls, a husband, a grandson, all of those things.
After 8 months in North Carolina, Fleet has seen firsthand how long the road to recovery really is.
The work in Central Texas will be going on for years to come. The infrastructure that has to be rebuilt, the safeguards, all of those things, that's going to take a lot of time to put back into place and rebuild.
But amid the destruction, there's hope.
In Texas, 99% of that work will be done by strictly volunteers. And you don't see that in many other states like you do in Texas.
But one of the biggest challenges is that they are in a race against time and Mother Nature.
There's no fighting it. It's working with it as much as we can, protecting it as much as we can, and setting ourselves up in the best shape possible to be able to deal with whatever it throws at us.
Fleet says the immediate priority is still search and recovery in Kerr County. But once his work in North Carolina wraps, his full team will head back home to help rebuild the Hill Country for good.
But we're there till the end, and we're committed to helping out however we can. This is people's home, and so being mindful of that and respectful of that, we're here until it's home again.
In Tyler, Robert De La Garza, CBS 19.
Right now, East Texas faith-based volunteers are stepping in to help families begin that long road to recovery. CBS 19's Ayanna Aird shows us how they're bringing more than just supplies. They're bringing hope.
You know, it's kind of stunning, to go through stages after an event like this. They're just trying to let this settle in and begin to pick up the pieces where they can.
Nearly 2 weeks after deadly flooding swept through the Hill Country, the devastation still stretches for miles.
I think that we're a starting point. Some people, when it's have such a huge task before them, so overwhelming, they don't really know how to get started to put their life back in some sort of normalcy. And that's what we want to do.
Flint Baptist Church members, a part of the Southern Baptist of Texas Disaster Relief Organization, stepped in to be the support to families affected by the devastating flooding.
We hope to pray with them. We hope that we bring them some type of peace.
Providing food, assessing properties, and bringing hope and encouragement after the flooding.
It's really amazing to hear a firsthand account of a real-time
survivor.
Like Kent Richardson, who spent hours trapped in his attic as floodwaters surged through his home.
I mean, people came in, cleaned the mud and everything. We're up to tearing out the walls and getting the mold out. And I mean, without that, if we were doing it, we wouldn't, we're not close to what we've got now.
Now he's one of many grateful for the volunteers helping with the heavy lifting.
I feel like if you do one thing, even just one thing each day, you're accomplishing something. And if you just take one thing at a time, by the end of the week, you can look back at what you've done, and you're that much further along.
For CBS 19, I'm Ayanna Aird.
It certainly takes a village. Well, that's a wrap of your East Texas headlines. I'm Brennan Gurley.